On today's show, we look into the Pals Club and how it's making a difference around campus. And also, we look into the Hilltop Cafe and how it's representing Hispanic culture. And finally, we look at one athlete who shows the LEO spirit both in classroom and on the field. These stories and more on this edition of Hilltop News. What's Rockin' Rock Nation, and welcome to the third episode of Season 5 of Hilltop News. Live from Studio 1060, I'm Daya Varughese.
I'm Cambria Hess.
We have a great show in store for y'all today, starting with Cambria catching up on everything going on the Hill. Cambria.
This Tuesday, staff and students were targeted by a phishing attack. The scam email requested teachers' email addresses and passwords, which allowed the attackers to send emails to students about purchasing instruments, including a personal contact number. Victims of this phishing scheme had their passwords reset. However, it is important to be cautious and stay on the lookout for scams. Always check unusual requests for personal information, verify the sender's address, and be wary of unsolicited emails with links or attachments. Next Wednesday on October 2nd, all freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will take the PSAT. Students must bring a charged district-issued device with the Blue Book app installed. Seniors will arrive at 12:10 p.m. Please note that students testing will not have access to their phones or be checked out between 8:45 a.m. to 2 p.m. Registration for AP exams has opened and will close November 1st. The Prosper Education Foundation has scholarships to cover the cost of one AP exam. Juniors and seniors may apply for this scholarship by using the link in our Instagram story. The application closes September 30th and award notifications will be sent in October. Homecoming court nominations are officially open. Emails were sent to all students' emails. Nominations close tomorrow, September 26th. But we want to see who you're nominating. Head to our Instagram story to submit your top picks for Homecoming King and Queen.
A new club has set out with the mission to build an environment of inclusion and friendship, bringing a welcoming feel to everyone around. Samantha Mitchell has the story.
The Pals Club is dedicated to provide its members with a sense of belonging and inclusivity both in and out of the classroom.
What's important to me is that we give my students the friendships that they deserve. And with the Pals Club, we're able to do that. And hopefully we would love to have it grow to where they can make friendships outside of school hours and around the community.
While Ms. Torres played a key role in the creation of Pals, students like Kenda Atkin are what brings the club to life.
My partner currently for this 9 weeks is Zuli, and I love her so much. I literally enjoy seeing her every single day. She's just really positive, and she always has a smile on her face, and she tries so hard every single day, and it makes me want to try hard.
For many students, it's just another club to be a part of, but to these members, it's a place to build connections.
I'm excited to hang out with my friends in the club. I could hang out with my friends after school, go out eat, or watch a movie.
These socials nearly wouldn't happen if it wasn't for the help of Walnut Grove's PAL group, modeling the way for Rock Hill PAL's program to succeed with high number of participants in their first meeting. For Hilltop News, I'm Samantha Mitchell.
Although you can't join the club anymore, be on the lookout for fundraising opportunities to help Pals host special events for the members.
This morning near downtown Frisco, the Frisco Fire Department responded to a chemical fire at a pool supply store. The city of Frisco has issued a shelter in place for anyone is inside of the borders of Research Road to the Dallas Tollway around the City Hall and the railroad. They are asking that everyone stays clear of the area until they clear the area of the fire and chemicals that got into the area. The City of Frisco and Frisco Fire Department should be posting updates on their X accounts at City of Frisco, Texas, and at Frisco FFD. Due to heavy rain this week, an Amazon 18-wheeler overturned on Monday on I-635, spilling 20,000 pounds of packages across the highway in North Dallas. The accident caused traffic delays, but fortunately no injuries were reported. Cleanup crews worked for several hours to clear the debris, and all lanes were reopened later in the day. Last Tuesday, Meta announced that the company will be rolling out one of its new features called the Teen Account. Instagram has been implementing stricter parent controls to protect minors. These new features allow parents to supervise their teens' online activities, including setting time limits, viewing their activity, and approving or denying changes to their settings. Additionally, Instagram has restricted sensitive content for teens under 16 and limited direct messaging from adults over 19 to teens who don't follow them.
National Hispanic Heritage Month takes place from September 15 to October 15, where Hispanic culture is recognized and celebrated. Hilltop Cafe is doing just that. Brian Tays has a story.
Offering a Hispanic-themed menu to the Rock Hill staff members, the Mexican-American Studies class and Advanced Culinary came together using their knowledge to showcase the flavors of Hispanic culture.
Many of our kids in Mexican American Studies are indeed Hispanic, and so a lot of them thought back to various meals that their mother, father, grandmother, grandfather made back when they were a kid or still today, and so that's definitely on the menu, as you can see from the Hilltop Cafe menu, and so it's really been inspiring to see some of those meals come to life here at Rock Hill High School.
Culinary student Michael Del Greggio states that after 2 years of being a part of the program, there are still many learning curves, experimenting with new recipes being one of them, but he enjoys the collaboration process.
It allows us, but also them, to really express the Mexican culture, and the teachers as well, because they also get to try it.
Not only will students be exposed to the challenges and satisfaction of the new recipes, so will culinary teacher Sherry Grissom.
Actually, I have never made pozole before. I had actually never tried it, so I think that is something that's fun for me, is that if we ever have a menu item that the students have suggested, or if we're collaborating with the class, we always make it in advance to taste the recipe and make sure that we, like the spice level, if there's any adjustments that we need to make beforehand.
The students use several Hispanic flavors and elements in the recipes with hopes the staff will enjoy the menu and try something new. For Hilltop News, I'm Brian Tays.
The culinary students and Miss Grissom plan to do another collaboration in February with Miss Battle's class to honor Black History Month. Moving over to weather, the rain this week has helped temperature cool a little. Yurem Ramirez is here to give you a quick look at the forecast for the next few days. Yurem.
Thank you, Daya. Here's our 5-day forecast. Now, from what you can see, these upcoming days are going to be pretty cloudy. On Wednesday, we have a high of 83 and a low of 60. Little glitch going on there. On Thursday, we pretty much have the same temperatures, just a little bit lower. However, towards the time of our football game on Thursday, it starts to get in the low 70s, so plan to wear some comfortable clothing and be dressed in camo. Now, on to Friday, we have a high of 81 and a low of 61. You can see it will mostly be sunny, so I would keep that in mind. Saturday, we have a high of 83 and a low of 61, and for Sunday, a high of 84. So this weekend is bringing us some perfect weather to have fun and do some outside activities, or maybe head to the opening weekend of the State Fair. For Hilltop News, I'm Yurem Ramirez.
Thank you, Yurem. Now switching over to Blue Hawk Sports, Aiden Richmond is in studio to tell you everything you need to know about the sports going on the Hill. Aiden.
Thank you, Daya. Starting off with our football team, our Blue Hawks traveled to Princeton last Friday night to take on the Panthers on their homecoming night. Princeton would strike first with a 46-yard passing touchdown, but that didn't affect our Blue Hawks, who would answer back with a field goal from Jordan Cartwright, a passing touchdown to Isaiah Orlandi, and a rushing touchdown for Samuel Woody to end the first half. In the second half, Bryce Allen had 2 receiving touchdowns, along with a receiving touchdown for Ole Miss commit Jaden Bradley. The Blue Hawks ended the game 38-14, beating the Panthers, moving to 1-1 in districts and 2-2 overall. The boys play Plano West tomorrow at Children's Health. The theme is camo, so make sure that you wear some tomorrow to help hunt the wolves. Jumping to our volleyball team, our girls were at home last night to take on the Plano Wildcats. The girls struggled a little during the first set, dropping at 25-13, but would come back showing their endurance as they won the second set that had to go into extras, going Rock Hill's way 30-28. Set 3 and set 4 were both hard-fought sets that saw the Blue Hawks make some runs, but ultimately lose both 25-21 for the third and 25-19 in the fourth. With this loss, our girls moved to 1-6 in districts. However, we are still ranked above the 0-7 Princeton Panthers. Volleyball heads to McKinney High this Friday to take on the Lions. The cross-country team competed at the Wiley Invitational on Friday. The varsity boys finished 4th, while the varsity girls finished 7th. The Blue Hawks will conclude their regular season at the Salina Invitational this Friday and the Nike Invitational in North Houston this Saturday. This Tuesday, the Blue Hawk varsity tennis team played against Plano at home. The Blue Hawks won 15-4, and the varsity tennis team will be back in action next week at McKinney. And finally, we look at one football player who shows the LEO spirit both on the field and in the classroom across the district. Aliana Sanchez has the story.
After being diagnosed with autism and being told that he could never play football, Titus Tillman shows how hard work and dedication can turn dreams into reality.
He went and visit Reeves Elementary back in like March or February, and he visited other special education class and told about his journey. And so he went to her kinder class and kind of interacted with those kids with his jersey on. He also visited other elementary schools to show people like, I'm more than my disability, encourage other people as well to follow their dreams.
He is going beyond football, leaving a lasting impact that motivates and inspires people to keep pursuing their dreams no matter the obstacles.
So the fact that we have been able to provide him an opportunity to do that, and man, when he and that's going to give the next person in his circumstance this, the same opportunity. So I think, when he leaves here, I think it's something that he'll definitely leave a legacy. And he's been, like I said, the main thing I want everybody to know is he has helped us. He has made us better. It's not just about what we've done for him. He's made us better.
Titus has not only shown his dream of being on the field, but he is also helping to create opportunities for others facing similar challenges with disabilities.
I started playing football when I was in 8th grade. So Coach Ferguson, he supported me. He believes in me. And he tell me what I can do better. Because how I've become a long way.
Young man, and then also to hopefully that extends beyond after the football field and outside of that. So I think he's been, I can tell he's all about the Leo attitude and also brotherhood as well.
I loved in my brother that he took care of my school and he visited my school, taking pictures with my classmates and like going to recess with them, and my brother is really kind.
With help from Coach Wilkinson and the other football coaches as well as his family, Titus has been getting better in the aspect of a football player while also growing as a person. For Hilltop News, I'm Aliana Sanchez.
Titus and the football team will be back in action this Thursday. That's all our Blue Hawk sports. I'm Aiden Richmond. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Well, that's all we have for today's show. For Hilltop News, I'm Daya.
I'm Cambria Hess.
Keep rocking, Blue Hawks.